Angel Ramirez-Jordan is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history for dark skin. And the video is back up.
It's just amazing to me that having clear skin is normal now. So much less drama.
Because we're about to talk about this.
News program,
we're about to talk about this. We're about to talk about this. So hold up. Rashida Strober is the only person in the world to focus exclusively on dark skin and has been doing so since 1998 as demonstrated by a 20-year body of work. Meet the founder and inventor of the first movement in history for dark skin, Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist, founder of dark skin activism created in 1998. She's interviewed in Harlem after her show on the Dark Skin Activist Tour.
All right, so I am here with Rashida Strober. Finally getting a chance to meet her face to face. She's been on my show twice. Yep. Me and Unique. Yep. Unique should be logging on soon. And, you know, there were a few people that didn't get a chance to hear the interview, which they can log on and see. Who is that? See, I can't even see. Because I'm so blind. Heather Shack. Okay, so let me just say something about Heather really quickly. Heather enjoyed you so much the first time that you were on the show. She was actually one of the ones that was like, no, she has to come back. Thank you, Heather. And so I don't know, Heather, if you have a question, but we don't have a lot of time. But if you don't have a question that you want to pose, I just want to start off with a question that I've asked Rashida a million times before, which is what inspired her to do a dark-skinned woman's revenge. So in case y'all didn't hear the answer on my show, she can answer now.
Yeah, just my life experiences of wanting to tell my truth. That's really wanting to tell my truth.
In 1998, Rashida Strober created dark skin activism, the first movement in history to advocate for dark skinned people, and called herself the dark skin activist. Rashida created the phrases dark skin activist and dark skin activism. Rashida also coined the word darkism. She's the first person in recorded history to create a movement of this kind. She's the first artist, author, actress, YouTuber, and social commentator to focus her work only on dark skin, and has been doing so since 1998. She's written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Her books can be found at darkskinactivist.com. Rashida has been touring the country since 2006, giving darkism lectures and performances of her play. For bookings, go to darkskinactivist.com. Books include A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, yes, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, yes, and my latest book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. I'm gonna stop the screen sharing here. Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Now I want you guys, this book is special. This book is special because I'm going in raw. I mean, like real raw. Like I always go in raw. Y'all already know that. Y'all already know that I'm gonna always give you the truth on dark skin. But Token Dark Girl is personal. Get the book. Get the book. Shout out to everybody that has purchased the book, Token Dark Girl. Y'all need to get, I'm finna tell y'all my recommendations on my own books. All of them are good, but Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, and Darkism. You need to get, and A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. You need to get those books. Now, how can you get those books? Go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and go, the books are right there. It's easy for you to get. Because I'm going to get into you, Mr. Angel Ramirez-Jordan. But hold up. Before I do that, let me show you guys how you can go to get my book. So you're going to go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. And all you need to do is scroll on down and you will see my book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. And you can just click that buy now button and go ahead and purchase the book. I'm so excited about Token Dark Girl. Also, if you want to get Darkism, or if you want to get A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, all you need to do is hit that shop button and you can go straight there. Now, I'm also going to be hosting and teaching a Understanding Darkism course online where anybody in the world can take this course/seminar on May 21st. So you go here, you click that link, and guess what it's going to do? It's going to take you to the course registration page. So there we have it. Get your book, Token Dark Girl, get Darkism, get a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, and sign up for the course. Now, back to you, Mr. Angel Ramirez-Jordan. Let me get your name right. 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 Because I think you said at some point, I'm saying your name wrong. But let me tell you something. Let me talk about this. Let me give y'all the backstory to this, because a lot of people don't understand. People, first of all, I'm going to preface this with saying, people have ripped off and stole my dark skin activist work. Anybody you see talking about dark skin, anybody you see talking about colorism, they ripped off and stole from the dark skin activists. And you know, people often ask me, they say, Rashida, well, is it that you don't want anybody else to speak on darkism or colorism? That's not the issue to me. The issue is you don't have a right to plagiarize my work. You don't have a right to ask me for an interview. And then, for example, which is what Angel Ramirez-Jordan did, you don't have a right to ask me for an interview and then go create a channel which you weren't even talking about no darkism. You wasn't even talking about no colorism, and then go and regurgitate everything I'm doing. That's what these people have done. So I talk about this in the context of the plagiarism of dark skin activism. Folks, the plagiarism of dark skin activism by the world's first and only dark skin activist. Let me give y'all a little brief history. In 1998, the dark skin activists, actually, let's go back. I want to take it back because nobody cared to talk about dark skin. Nobody thought to make YouTube videos about dark skin. Nobody thought to make a movement about dark skin before me. Nobody did that. Nobody did that. Nobody did that. If y'all say they did, y'all not telling the truth. Y'all are, we got to be honest here. Remember, I like honest people, intellectual honesty. Nobody thought to talk about dark skin. Nobody thought to talk about colors. I'm talking about exclusively. I'm the only person in the world that's been doing it since 1998, and everybody mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. That's what happened. That is what happened. Yes, I'm giving y'all the facts. I'm only here to give you the facts. That's it. That's it. So in my childhood, I'm gonna start right there. We're gonna start right there. In my childhood is where darkism and dark skin activism, that is the root. Let me pause this thing because I'm seeing it on my the video on my thing. I don't want it to be double playing back. But in my childhood is where the root of dark skin activism actually started. And good morning to everybody. I know it is early in the morning, but I got to get this stuff off my chest. As a child, I grew up being talked about, you know, and discriminated against for having dark skin. People out here trying to steal my story. Why you out here trying to, why you not authentic? That's the problem. Why are these people not authentic? You're lying. You're coming for the dark skin activists. You've watched me, you've mocked me, and now you copy me. That is what is going on, people. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all this. So as I started to grow and develop, I continued to try to understand why is it, the burning question that I had growing up, folks, was why is it that I was being treated differently for having dark skin and nappy hair? Now, there was no YouTube. There was no social media. Nobody was talking about no dark skin. Nobody was talking about it as a, in terms of a constructed, constant, methodical topic. Nobody was doing that. So I created it. I am the creator of it. It's a fact. Bottom line. And I always tell these people, I say, look, you want to now, after I done created dark skin activism, coined dark skin activists, you want to come and say, I didn't create it when you never even heard the phrase dark skin activist, when you never even heard the phrase dark skin activism before I created it. Who else created that phrase? Who created it? You can't even tell me. This stuff is laughable. People know that there was no one else prior to me that actually coined dark skin activists or dark skin activism. Y'all know that. It didn't happen before me. But now that we got social media, people try to lie. I've been doing this since 98 before social media, before YouTube. Okay? The point that I'm making here is I created this entire lane. I need for people to understand that. Because if I drop dead today or tomorrow, I don't want history to get twisted. People are lying on the internet. They're lying on television. You got people like Amara La Negra. You ain't never talked about no colorism or darkism. What you did is you saw me do it, or your handlers, what I created, and then you begin speaking about it. These people are fraudulent. They're not the real deal. So in 1998, after years of growing up being abused for being dark-skinned, I decided to do something about it because nobody else was specifically, listen to me now, no one else before me, and y'all know this to be true, do your research, was specifically, methodically, and as a topical movement addressing only dark skin. Nobody else did that. Nobody. I decided to do that as the dark skin activist. I created dark skin activism in 1998. I was given an opportunity. Now, prior to this, let me just say I was already doing dark skin activism because I started to push the envelope in my family. I started to push the envelope in my family. I would have a family member kick me out because they got tired of hearing me talk about that dark skin stuff. I've been the dark skin act. This is way back in 98, before any YouTube video, Y'all frauds. Y'all straight up frauds. You're not the dark skin activist. I have to let these people know. I have to let the world know because of all the stuff that I've been through for creating this lane that nobody cared about. Nobody cared to talk about dark skin as a topic. They ripped me off after interviewing me, watching my interviews, watching my channel, going to my website, reading my books. The thanks that I've gotten from my own so-called people is being ripped off. Back in 1998. Shout out to Isabella, Elena Matthews. Shout out to Ebony Brown. Thank y'all for watching. I'm just giving y'all the history here. Don't be mad. I'm not saying you mad. I'm just saying to the haters, don't be upset. I'm giving you the history of the person that actually created the whole topic. So even before Dark Girls, I know y'all seen Dark Girls. Even before Dark Girls, shout out to the Dark Girls producer, but they didn't create that. I did. Back in 2006, I began writing plays about only dark skin. Nobody has ever done that. Point out the playwright that's done that. Point out the artist that's done that. You can't. Don't tell me about no Lupita. Lupita is a benefactor. That's why I'm telling y'all to get my book, Token Dark Girl. Get my book, Token Dark Girl. I got a whole chapter on how Lupita is a benefactor of my dark skin activism. Yes, I said it. I'm bold like that. I could do that. Lupita Nyong'o, who I like, but she ain't the dark skin activist and she didn't create this movement. She's a benefactor. Say it with me. Benefactor of dark skin activism. Benefactor. Benefactor means you benefiting off of what somebody else created, boo-boo. You are benefiting off of what another person created. You didn't create it, but you're reaping the benefits. You're reaping just like these plagiarists out here. They didn't create a damn thing, but they're reaping the benefits. They're reaping the benefits. That is what is going on. Get my book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, y'all. Go to my website right now and get the book. Support. I'm never going to stop pushing my books until I get 1 million copies sold. 1 million copies sold. I'm going to put the link in the chat box. Okay. So, going all the way back to 1998, and I know y'all know I jump around here. I do that. This is what this is. This is what this is. Going back to 1998, I took them hits for dark skin because I started challenging my family. Nobody else got this story unless they try to copy my story. What you want to be? These people want to be Rashida Strober. You're not me. You don't have my experience. I started challenging my family. Got kicked out. They said, I don't want to hear this no more. Okay. I started going out into the community speaking about dark skin. And I got that opportunity to talk at St. Petersburg College in 1998. Remember that date. Remember that year, rather. And that's when I gave birth to the science of dark skin activism, which encompasses me being the first author to write only on dark skin, the first playwright to write only on dark skin. Nobody else did that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. I did that. The first actress to focus my work only on dark skin. You didn't do that. Don't tell me about no Lupita. I told y'all, say it with me. She's a benefactor of dark skin activism. She came after. She benefited from my work. Don't get up, okay? I am the first social commentator, the first YouTuber to focus only on dark skin. And I'm the originator and I'm the authentic one because I don't lie and come up on YouTube. Boo, I've been doing this way before YouTube was even invented. Yes, yes. So what happened? What happened was my fatal mistake was bringing it to the internet because that's when people started saying, you're crazy. What the hell is a dark skin activist? What the hell is a dark skin activist? But then you started to copy me. You started to plagiarize me. You started to rip off the dark skin activist work. You started to create YouTube channel. All you out there is talking about it. Y'all are all baby Rashidas, baby Rashidas, baby Rashidas, baby Rashidas. That's it. But the babies don't want to, they want to act like I'm not their mama. You want to pretend I'm not your mama. It's a lie. You're a liar. You got everything from me. You're a liar. And don't come up on, let me tell you something, Lord Abai, you're going to get blocked. If you come on here wanting to argue with me about me creating dark skin activism and people stealing it from me, I'm going to block you out because I will not tolerate that any longer. So you can take it somewhere else. You can take it over there. You're not needed. In fact, I'm going to, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put the user in timeout because we're not going to do that. You're not going to disrespect the dark skin activist, the creator, the inventor of the entire dark skin lane. I'm no longer tolerating that, folks. 1998. Let me tell you, Leah J, I have to be compensated for all of the years of intellectual property theft. The only way that's going to take place, I have to be compensated and I have to get my acknowledgement on a grand scale. If that doesn't happen, no thank you. No thank you, because you already been ripping me off and stealing from me. They've been ripping me off and stealing from me for years. So my fatal mistake, I told y'all I started this in 1998. I started searching as a dark-skinned, nappy-headed girl. Nobody has this story. They'll lie because they listen to me and they'll try to make this shit up, but you're not Rashida Strober. You don't have this origin story. You're a liar. You're copying me. 98 comes along. I take my auntie, my darkest auntie, she was there, and my little boy was there, Raheem. Shout out to Raheem if you ever watched this. He was a little boy. He was there. I took them with me, and I gave that speech on Alec Wet. I talked about Alec Wet, and then I proceeded to speak on the same issues that I speak on now. And the same reaction that I get offline from people offline is what the audience, and it was primarily the Black men in the audience, gave me. But I won that day because there was a prize. There was a $250 prize, and I won the money that day for speaking and giving birth to dark skin activism. And that was in 98. And from that point on, I began speaking on darkism in the community. I was a community activist, helping all people, because you try to paint me as I don't like. That's a lie. My best friend is light skinned. I don't help white people, Black people, brown people. It doesn't matter. I will help all of humanity, but I'm the dark skin activist. And I'm going to always be the dark skin activist, no matter what anybody says. So I started to develop, even before Dark Girls. 2006, I wrote this book, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. 2006, not 98, not 2019 or 2018, after people started talking. No, boo, I've been doing this. You're copying me. You're following my lead. You probably read my book and copied. I wouldn't be surprised. By the way, y'all can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and I encourage every single person that's watching right now, go get my book. Go get my book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. I'm going to share my screen. Oops. I stopped the screen sharing. I didn't mean to do that. Go get my book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Go get my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And go get my book. You guys can scroll down, by the way. Get my book, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. So if you scroll down on my website, boom, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, my masterpiece. This is actually my favorite book. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I love Token Dark Girl because it's fire. It's fire. It's fiery. I'm also going to be teaching a Understanding Darkism course taking place on May 21st. If you click this link, it's going to take you to the registration page. So sign up for the course. Darkism, the book, will come along with the course, so you don't even have to worry about that. All right, let me stop the screen sharing. So let me continue on the little timeline. So from 98 all the way up into the present, I just kept developing dark skin activism through books, through plays, through performances of my plays. I just kept developing. That's what I did. Nobody has done this. You are not going to find a person who has done what I've done. If you say that they have, you're lying. The person that comes the closest is Cola Booth. She's the only person that I will ever recognize. Obviously, I will always give Alice Walker credit because Alice Walker coined colorism, the word colorism. But nobody's done what I've done. I created the first movement specifically and methodically for dark skin. Nobody has done that. People try to give credit to others. You're not going to do that because you're lying. You're lying. So in 2009, I created the first dark skin channel, brought it online in 2014. And now, mind you, before this, I had already hit the mainstream media. Okay. The white people knew about me before the black people did. That's just straight up. Okay. I had already been on television before I came, to the masses of black people. 2014, Tommy Sotomayor contacts me, asked me to come on his show and explain my dark skin activist agenda. I have the Facebook messages all the way back from then. I can prove it. I don't lie. Everybody know I tell the truth. Then it started to spread and blow up because Tommy Sotomayor has a big following. People started to then attack me and say, what the hell is a dark skin activist? What is she talking about? This lady is crazy. Then in 2015, boom, it blew up, went viral because of the beef I had with Kendrick Lamar. Now, mind you, nobody was talking about dark skin. Nobody was talking about colorism. Nobody but the dark skin activists. Nobody. Everybody said I was crazy. Now you see all these channels pop up about dark skin, stealing my work, plagiarizing my work. They never did it before. These people are liars. And this is why I cannot work with them unless I'm paid a hefty amount. You got to pay me. Where my money at? Put the money up. Put the money up, and then the dark skin activists will grace you with my presence, will grace you with my knowledge, will grace you with my originality when you put the money up. Otherwise, I'm not interested in working with nobody. It's about the money now because everybody's stolen from me. Everybody's benefited from my work but me. I'm the only one. And then I gave my book, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet. I gave that book away for free for years. And what was my thanks? People going to my website, getting the book for free and ripping off my work. Ripping off the work of the world's first and only dark skin activists. Okay. So, that's the story. That's what happened, people. That's what happened. So now that leads me up to talking about this Angel Ramirez-Jordan. Y'all know who he is. So in 2015, after I blew up as the world's first dark skin activist because of the Kendrick Lamar beef I had, y'all can Google it. Just go Google it. It's right there on the internet. Angel Ramirez-Jordan contacted me multiple times asking to interview me about, darkism and my dark skin activist agenda as it related to Kendrick Lamar. After him continuously contacting me for a little minute, I agreed. I came and I agreed. Okay. We both agreed. And again, I have the Facebook messages to prove it that we could both use this video on our channels and that the video belongs to us both. We mutually agreed. Okay. So the first time he told me, I'm gonna he went and said he actually reported the video and said that it was his intellectual property, and then he rescinded. That was the first time. And I have all the receipts, y'all. Everything I'm saying, I have the receipt. Then a couple of months ago, he went back and filed another copyright claim to YouTube. And YouTube took the video down, okay, as a result of this claim that was not true. He knew it was not true. He knew, you knew, and see that I'm always going to be vindicated. Everything that I say, it might take some time. Y'all gonna come back and say, yeah, she did create that dark skin activism and the whole topic of speaking on colorism online, and everybody stole from her and didn't give her credit. Y'all gonna watch. Y'all gonna come back because people have already done it. Y'all gonna come back and say, Rashida, everybody stole from this woman. Y'all gonna come back. Y'all gonna come back and say, y'all gonna eat y'all words and y'all thoughts. Case in point. Let me share my screen. I just told y'all Angel Ramirez-Jordan went and told YouTube through a copyright claim that the video was not my intellectual property. And YouTube took the video down. I went and filed a counterclaim. Now, this has been going on back and forth, I would say, for maybe like 3 months. 3 months we've been going back. You know, I've been playing the waiting game. And finally, the truth, which the truth is always going to win. I tell y'all all the time, the truth is always going to win. These people that's ripping off my work, doing this nasty stuff to me, I'm going to win. I'm in it for the long haul. So just recently, hold on. Just recently, this is very important. I'm going to share my screen again. So I want y'all to see this. I want you guys to see this. So recently, YouTube contacted me and boom, I won. I have been vindicated. It's actually my video. So this is the email that YouTube sent me on April 26th, as you guys can see. It says, in accordance with the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, we've completed processing your counter notification. Dear Dark Skin TV, Rashida Strober, that's what it says in the beginning. The following videos have been restored unless you deleted them. And this is the video. It's back up. So without further ado.
Rashida Strober. A lot of y'all might know who Rashida is based on, she had done a video and wrote a status in regards to Kendrick Lamar being pro-black and being an advocate for dark-skinned black females. And when it came to light that Kendrick Lamar was in a relationship with a light-skinned black female or getting engaged to a light-skinned black female that, you know, that he had been with for 10 years, and she had aired her views, and, you know, that she was kind of, I guess, with the words, you know, like, kind of like disappointed or, you know, let down a little based on what you thought his views were. People have brought it to my attention. A lot of people tagged me in the posts, you know, and I wrote a status about it, and, you know, and I aired my views. And for me, the problem that I found was that I felt that there was no reason for him to lose his pro-black card, so to speak, or, you know, that he was no longer Afrocentric or that he was a fraud, because when it was all said and done, apart from the fact that he was in a relationship with this woman for over 10 years, so she was the love of his life, who supported him, regardless of shade, she was still a black woman. She was a light-skinned black woman. So I basically said under the premise that when it's all said and done, isn't the thing that matters the most the fact that she's a sister. You know, had he turned around and presented this white, blonde, Caucasian woman, you know, I would have understood, and I would have probably been right there with you, liking your post and sharing and saying, hey, you know what, yeah, he's a bit of a sellout. You know, I probably would have said that. But I just never understood how it was a problem, because to me, she was black. You know, her mother is biracial, her father is black. They're both light-skinned. And I just thought, like, well, she's black. She's the sister. That's what counts. And to me, that brought up the whole light-skin versus dark-skin, you know, thing, the light-skin versus dark-skin issue, which is like the whole colorism and the shade.
And by the way, guys, I want to make this clear. This is my video that's on my channel. As you can see, Dark Skin TV, Rashida Strober. This is my video on my channel. This is our interview that we did together, that we mutually agreed, that is both our intellectual property. Okay, it's on my channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead to where I'm talking.
Look all over
which we'll get into. I don't think that.
Look all over the world, whether it be in Africa, India, the Caribbean, it doesn't matter. Dark-skinned women are at the bottom of the beauty hierarchy. So, and when looking at women in particular, men, there's a different standard there for a man. A man can be dark-skinned. In fact, Wallace Thurman summed it up great in his book, The Black and the Berry. He said the tragedy of her life was that she was too black. Her mother, the character's mother, Emma Lou, even said if she had been a boy, she could have gotten along better.
Right.
So the whole issue is the fact that dark-skinned women, it's more difficult for a dark-skinned woman to operate in the world, because for a woman,
Okay, I just want to remind everybody, for everybody watching this is on my channel, Dark Skin TV, and YouTube has placed this video back up. As you can see, here's the email. They placed this video back up after my counter notification that I sent, which explained to them and let them know that this video is my intellectual property. It is both Angel Ramirez and Rashida Strober's intellectual property. So that's what you guys are listening to right now. I want to make that very clear.
Everything is about aesthetics, beauty. That beauty is her bargaining power. In my book, I talk about beauty bargaining power. Skin tone, and it's been proven by scholars over and over again, that skin tone for women, Dr. Margaret Hunter, one of the leading colorism theorists, she calls skin color, light skin color for a woman, social capital.
Let me stop right there. So, you know, what's happened in the aftermath, a lot of people have watched my videos. A lot of people have listened to what I've said and they've copied. That's all they've done. They've copied. They've copied. They've copied because I'm the first person to do this, and I'm doing it from my heart, not for YouTube views. That everybody's been exposed to my work. All of Black YouTube. If they say they haven't, they're lying. They're not telling the truth. They're not. They've all stolen and ripped me off and copied from me. Angel started making videos about dark skin after this interview. This is a fact. He can deny it, but I know the truth. I know the truth. And he actually wanted to do more videos with me. We had actually spoken about that, but I was trying to get my camera together. And let me just, I'm being so transparent here. The reason why, now if you go on Angel's channel, you will see me, my physical in the video. But I had someone just cover up my physical because I didn't like the way I looked that day. And I told him that. Now, Angel Ramirez, if you're watching this, you know that all this is true. All of it is true. And so I decided to get the voiceover. That's why you see the voiceover with the pictures on my channel and you don't see us. But if you go to his channel and he still has the video up, you will see him and me both. Okay. This is all transparency, the truth. This is the truth. This is nothing but the truth. Thank you, Leah J. You said, Rashida, I agree with you 100%. These YouTubers talking about darkism aren't genuine. Even if they're talking about darkism, I coined darkism. I wrote the book Darkism. Why aren't you saying that? If you were real genuine, you would say Rashida Strober wrote a book called Darkism and coined the word. That's what you would say out of your mouth. But they're not honest. Liars trying to pass it off as if this is something that they created. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to fight with you, just like I did when Angel Ramirez-Jordan went and filed a false copyright claim saying that this was his intellectual property, knowing that it's both of ours. And I fought. I'm not going to allow these people. This is not, I told you, this is war. This is just one win, one battle win. But I'm coming for the other people that have ripped off. I'm coming for you too. You probably sitting up here watching me. You probably sitting up here watching me. Right. Leah J, you said they're only talking about it because it's a trendy topic. Why is it trendy? Because Rashida Strober made it trendy. I made darkism, colorism, dark skin a topic. I did that. Nobody else did that. I'm not giving you the credit. And the reason why I say that, because I'm the first person to talk about dark skin only, not adding in all this other stuff. My channel the whole time has been only about dark skin. I never switched up. Show me where I switched up. Now, if you go look at these other frauds talking about it, they switched up. Look at their channels before 2015, and I guarantee you they were not focusing on only colorism. They did it after they saw me. They ripped off my work. I'm the only one that has ever exclusively focused on darkism, colorism, dark skin. Nobody else did that. You did not do that. You copied me. Ebony Brown says, I can remember approaching dark-skinned chicks and they would tell me I was too black to talk to them. Took a while to find one that was open. This is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Dark-skinned people didn't even want to deal with the whole issue of dark skin. You didn't even want to deal with it until you seen me take the hits and make it popping. Then you ripped me off and copy every last one of them. But I'm going to rise to the top. I already know that. I'm already at the top. Because I'm going to fight with these people legally, morally. You're not the dark-skinned activist. You didn't create this. You stole. Same thing with these people on reality TV. Amara La Negra, you're a fraud. You copied my work as well. Your handlers watching social media. You all are frauds. You're not the real deal. You're not. You're not. And the truth is going to be told. So I'm going to continuously put the information out there, and I'm just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And that's what it is, y'all. So I wanted to show everybody and let everybody know that that video is back up. It is back up. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy and paste it into the chat box. And it's called Angel Ramirez-Jordan versus Rashida Strober, Darkism and Colorism. That is the name of the video. It is back up on my channel. I'm going to copy and paste the link there. You can go watch it in its entirety and you can listen to what I said. This is way back in 2015 and people just copied me. They listened to me, regurgitated everything I said. I've been doing this for years. I've been speaking on radio before YouTube even came out with people talking about dark skin. I've been doing this. They're all copying me. Repeat after me. They're all plagiarizing Rashida Strober. I need y'all to understand that. I need everybody to understand that I'm the originator of this entire lane. Now, what I want to encourage everybody to do that is watching is if you have not bought a copy of my book, I highly encourage and recommend that you go to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com, and get the book. My new book, my newest book, is on the very home page. Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, which is the first book to deal with dark-skinned women in popular culture as tokens. Nobody else has done that. This is the first of its kind. I wouldn't be surprised if people try to copy me. You know, even the television shows, they're all copying. They didn't talk about none of this. It's all BS. Rashida Strober is the one that created this lane. People need to acknowledge and recognize that. That's the bottom line. I'm never going to stop until I get my money and my recognition. Period, point blank. I'm not going to stop. People could say all they want. Well, you're not the only one that can talk. No, I'm the originator of it, and you need to recognize it. If you're going to talk about it, tell the truth. You should be telling the truth in every last video instead of stealing and plagiarizing and copying my work. That's the problem. In order to order the book, you just click that buy now button, and I will get you an autographed copy out. Now, if you want to purchase my other books, just go to the shop button, and I will tell you the ones I have in stock. Let me scroll down. I have A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge is in stock. You can click that buy now button and purchase it. And I also have Darkism in stock. You can click the buy now button and purchase it. Now, also, you can go to my GoFundMe. I'm going to click it and make a donation. Now, I will tell you, if you make a donation in any amount that's below $25, I will send you an electronic copy of my book, Darkism. You'll get an electronic copy if the donation is below $25. Anybody that gives over $25 is going to get a hard copy of my book. Anyone, if it's over $25, you can go to my my GoFundMe if you want to do it that way. Let me just go back to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. Also, I'm offering a course on Darkism. It's called Understanding Darkism. Understanding Darkism. So what you'll do is you'll click this link, and it's going to take you to the registration page for my course called Understanding Darkism that I'm going to be presenting on May 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's on a Tuesday. And this is an online course. So what that means, guys, is that anybody anywhere in the world can take this course. You don't have to be in St. Petersburg. You can be across the world, and you can still take my Understanding Darkism course online, which is a live course. Okay. So go ahead and register for that. And like I said, I am really encouraging people to purchase my books. You should get all 3 copies of it, which again can be found at my website, or if you go to my GoFundMe and you give over $25, I'm going to automatically send you a copy. But Token Dark Girl is $30. That's the only one that's $30. That's why you can go to my website and get it from there, because It's just easier that way. And that's why I'm actually going over this with you guys so that people will have a clear understanding of how they can go ahead and purchase my book. Support the work that I do, because people are continuously stealing from me. I've been robbed and stolen from continuously, really since 2014. It started in 2014. Maggie S says, does it make you sad that people are copying you? Absolutely, it makes me sad. Not only does it make me sad, it makes me angry. But I'm going to fight. I'm not going to just sit back and allow people to rip me off and, you know, not fight back. That's why I came on here today to let you guys know that one of the battles have been won with Angel Ramirez-Jordan when he went and flagged this video and said that it was his intellectual property. And I filed a counter notification claim, and it took about 3 months, but YouTube restored the video on my channel. As you can see, it's right there. So I could be sad all day, but the anger is really honestly what drives me. So once again, guys, I want to encourage everyone to make a donation. You can either make a donation. Anyone that gives anything below $25, you will get an electronic copy. I want to make sure you got that differentiation. That's why I'm repeating it to be clear. Anyone that gives anything below $25, you will get an electronic copy of my book. If you give over $25 on my GoFundMe, I will make sure you get a hardcover copy. Some of you have not gotten the book yet. You need to get the book. Now, if you want to go to my website, you can get the book from my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. I'm selling Token Dark Girl for $30. It's there. And if you want to get the other books, all you got to do is go to that shop button and you will be able to get either A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge and Darkism. And I'm recommending that you get all 3 books. Go ahead and get Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the moment. Go ahead and get my book Darkism, and go ahead and get A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. Show your support. And yes, I am still, people laugh about this. They mock me. I am still going to raise $1 million. There's $1 million donor out there. I'm never going to stop until I get to that $1 million level. Now, if that $1 million donor is watching, if that big money donor is watching, I will tell you that I would prefer that you not necessarily donate it through GoFundMe, because they're going to take a big chunk out of it. What I will tell you is to contact me, or you can go to my PayPal email, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And you can, give in that way, or we can set up something to receive bigger donations. Because now let me tell you where the funds go for my campaign, my Dark Skin is Beautiful campaign. Everyone that really truly follows me knows, that since, let me stop the screen sharing because I want to really get into this and explain this. Everyone that really follows me, that I have a play called, let me see if I can pull up the information here, which I should be able to do. Oh, I know. Go to my own website for my play. Everyone that follows the work of the world's first and only dark skinned activist, that I have been on what I call the Dark Skin Activist Tour for years, since 2006. Since 2006. And I have a play called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. And this is the play right here. Okay. And it costs money, a lot of money. And I also have other creative projects too that I produce. So it costs me a lot of money to produce these shows. People want me to produce the show. They want me to bring it to their city. They want me to do a lot of different things, and it costs money. So one of the main reasons why I raise funds is to produce my show, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. That's my book right there. Just kind of going through the photo gallery here as I talk. But one of the main reasons why I have the GoFundMe, guys, is because I am producing my show, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. Now, I did the show in Fort Worth, Texas, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. I've toured in as many places that I can, but it is work and it costs money. So I am constantly in the process of raising funds to continue to bring you guys the show. And now what I have done is I have fixed it to where, created a way to where, there we go, a dark skinned woman's revenge. To where I can do the live stream pay-per-view, guys. I fixed it that way to where I can do the live stream pay-per-view. So any funds that you donate to my GoFundMe, that money is going to go towards the production of my show on the Dark Skin Activist Tour, whether it be a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge or the other productions I have. That is why my goal is to raise $1 million or more. So support the work that I do. Y'all already know that these people are stealing from me. We know this. I've pointed this out. I've continuously let people know. So make a donation, make a huge donation. Or if you can't, donate what you can, because I need to continue to produce this show and bring it to people. And with the money that I've raised, it's amazing the amount of shows that I have been able to produce. Obviously, I've had to come out of my own pocket because what I've raised is not enough to produce one show. It's just not. So show your support, make a donation. You can also, once again, show your support by purchasing my book. You can go to my website once again, and we're going to go to the home page where Token Dark Girl is on the home page. You can purchase Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. The book is only $30. And as I stated before, you can also go to the shop page and you can purchase the rest of the books, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge and Darkism. Okay. Also, make sure you share this information. And also make sure you register for my Understanding Darkism course that's coming up on May 21st. So I would like to thank everybody for taking their time to listen to what I have to say today, watching and listening to the world's first and only dark skin activist. I always love and enjoy coming to you guys again. If the spirit hits me, I will come back on here and do another live on whatever the spirit hits me to talk about. And thank you guys. The world's first and only dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the true creator, the true architect, the true designer of the very first platform in history for dark skin that everybody has ripped off and stolen and copied from me, never given credit, never gotten my money, my just due. But just know that there's only one true, real, authentic, original, world's first dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and share this video. I'll talk to you guys again soon.